And we're also going to put ourselves on Periscope.
That was you. No, it wasn't. No.
Well, first of all, I think everybody now knows that. This microphone picks up Mommy in the other room. Into the Jacob deGrom no-run support Hall of Fame? No. Look at his season Walker Buehler's had this year. Not at all. He's got a lot of more tough losses before that happens. I wonder what happens when we broadcast in Periscope in the middle of the day.
And since when did you have an Spanish?
Yeah, we were watching we didn't watch the whole 7 hours and 20 minutes, but we were watching highlights of the game last night.
Because you have the other one, remember?
So.
You have another one.
No, I think Walker Buehler has a lot better luck than Jacob deGrom. Thank you. All right. So again, 3 teams left in Prizm. 2 of them very key ones. You got the Bills, 65. The Broncos, 60. The Buccaneers, 28. No, because I think it's going to be Boston in 5, and that would mess up my prediction. And again, until we show the first hit, teams are still available. But that is a very short window of time here. Very short window of time. I think we can squeeze one more pack out of this. Why not? So again, Bills are 65, Broncos are 60, Buccaneers are 28. And once we show the first hit, that is it. And let's get it started. So we got Eddie Jackson. You know what? Hold on. The shiny stuff, I just got to bring the camera a little closer. Ooh, extreme close up. I forgot that it's daytime too. Bear with me. My lighting effects are a little different than normal. There we go. So we got Eddie Jackson, Lamar Miller, Justin Tucker, Emmanuel Sanders, David Johnson, Jonathan Stewart. Has he played at all this year? Did the Giants just cut him? Cameron Brate, Julian Edelman, Big Ben, Cortland Sutton with a Prizm. That one's numbered 16 out of 199 for the Bronco rookie there. So, I don't know about any hits, but Broncos already got a numbered Prizm. Again, $60 for the Broncos, and they're generally heavy hitters. You'll probably get enough base and Prizms to almost make it worth it, even if you don't get a hit. But we have yet to see a large break that the Broncos haven't gotten one in yet this year, and we've done quite a few. Kiki Kuti. Okay, so yeah, he is invisible. Gotcha. Luke Falk, DeAndre Hopkins, who thinks he's the greatest in the world. I don't know. He's not bad. Micah Hyde. Doesn't hurt that he's got a stud quarterback throwing at him. LeGarrette Blount, Mohamed Sanu, Adam Vinatieri, LaShawn McCoy. Randall Cobb, Vic Beasley Jr. And then we got the trifecta there of Goff, Gurley, and Brandon Cooks. Lamar Miller, numbered 13 out of 49. We'll give that a little one set love. All the shiny stuff. Ronald Jones II. It looks like he might be starting to get these opportunities he's been needing. Christopher Herndon IV. He's actually doing all right for the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, Kuti is definitely going to be the number 2 receiver. He's got to stay healthy, too. Demarius Thomas. Sam Bradford, Jarvis Landry, Jeremy Hill, Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley, Khalil Mack, still in the silver and black. Still in the silver and black. Now he's on the Bears. I know that's tough for Raiders fans to bear. Evan Engram, 2/99. Dylan Cantrell, Denzel Ward, Melvin Ingram. We got Jalen Ramsey, Leonard Floyd, Deonta Foreman, Dalvin Cook, Juju Smith-Schuster, Ndamukong Suh, Deshaun Jackson. So you got the new Hall of Fame inserts. Jerome Bettis, the bus. Got Jordan Howard with the tie-dye prism. 247 out of 275. I guess this year they're not so scarce. They were more scarce than select, I guess. And 1 cent love going out to Saquon Barkley. Yeah, it's so disappointing. I mean, Fuller for 2 years in a row now has shown a lot of potential, and just the injuries are not good. Devin Funches, Jimmy Graham, Eric Weddle, Von Miller, Jared Goff, Marshawn Lynch, who's on injured reserve now. Have we seen the last of Marshawn Lynch? Alright, you know the deal. Jordan Reed, Alvin Kamara. We got Cam Chancellor. Chandler Jones, 129 out of 199. Yeah, Bryce Butler isn't one that you want to lay like the hopes of the world on. Sorry. Get some more sleeves out here. Fragile, he must be Italian. Well, he might not be injury prone for the rest of his career. You know, it could just be bad luck. You got Vita Vea, Marquise Lee, Luke Kuechly, Aaron Rodgers, Jabril Peppers, Leonard Fournette, Drew Brees, Doug Baldwin, Adam Thielen, Cameron Hayward, and here's that first hit. So I got a rookie Prizm auto for the Panthers, DJ Moore. DJ Moore is the first hit. So that means the rest of the teams are now no longer available. Excuse me. Sammy Coates is one that I have more hope for than any of the other options. Kuti is fine though. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, goods. So again, we're trying to get impeccable going. It is a case plus 2 mini helmets plus 4 boxes of certified. Alright. Teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now for that. And that's the next hit. So that's going to get randomed off. Fitzgerald ain't going to get traded. He's going to stay with that team all the way through. He's going to retire with them. So Des Bryant is just a locker room headache, and I don't think anybody wants to deal with that. Nyheim Hines, got Andrew Luck, Brandon Cooks, Josh McCown, Kirk Cousins, Antonio Brown. Alright, so we got our first 2 hits out in Prizm. And let's see if we can't get any good shiny stuff. Yeah, I don't know. With so many guys being headaches, I mean, you look at what happened with Le'Veon Bell, right? He's become somebody who thinks he's more valuable than the good of the team. I get wanting to get paid, all right? I get wanting to, not get run into the ground. I understand that. But here's the thing. When you sign a contract to play football, you sign it for what, 5 years? All right? So if you're really, one who wants to play football, wants to be an NFL superstar, you sign that contract. That means you just said, I will play for you for X amount of years. Doesn't mean, it's not baseball. Baseball has an arbitration system. All right? Now, if the football players want one, I'm sure with, a long work stoppage, maybe they could push the issue. I think in a strike, the players would have the advantage, as strange as that might sound, because, let's face it, there's a lot of fans that are unhappy with the politics in football, all right, with the getting the quarterbacks are even saying that they're not getting touched. Like, the rules changes have been a major, people are calling it the two-hand touch league. So I think the longer there was a work stoppage, the more in favor for the players, because you're going to take a fan base that's starting to grumble already, all right, and you're going to make them angrier. John Kelly, 68 out of 249. But, you sign a contract, that is a promise, all right? People get mad about redemption cards inside their boxes. It's not like, people get mad at Panini, people get mad at Topps. A redemption card's not their fault. The athlete wasn't able to sign. But they had signed agreements saying that they were going to do it. So when a redemption doesn't get fulfilled, and it's because the player never signed, that's because they broke their contract. I'm not talking about when they actually have the card or misplaced it. That's totally on them. I got a Chris Bryant that I'd like to know where it is. But in general, it's the athlete's the reason why the redemption card's in there. Sony Michel, Instant Impact. Sam Hubbard, tie-dye. Numbered 122 out of 275. So, with that in mind, no, his autographs are live. They're just terrible. Rashad Penny, who, Penny for my thoughts, he's not doing very well. Ronnie Harrison. We got Dion Buchanan, Andy Dalton, Jacoby Brissett, Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, T.J. Watt, Aaron Donald, Jordy Nelson, Mariota, and there's Nelson on a tie-dye. 227 out of 275. What are the ugliest things you've seen on a card in years? Roquan Smith, the Bears. That one just wants to stick to the other one. It's got something on it. Dallas Goedert, Alex Collins, Marquette King, Patrick Mahomes, Geno Atkins, Michael Thomas, Brandon Marshall, Stephon Diggs, Alejandro Villanueva. And you got rookie introduction, DJ Moore for the Panthers, who is also our first autograph subject. So let me introduce you to DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson with the shiny one here. 70 out of 149. Fred Warner. Cortland Sutton. Darius Slay, Patrick Peterson, Tyrod Taylor. AJ Bouye. Hey, remember when Tyrod Taylor was 100% absolutely the starting quarterback for the Browns this year? OJ Howard. Showing again, time after time, what we talk about when we talk about tight ends. That first season, you can't always look at the stats. You have to look at how they're developing. OJ Howard has looked pretty good this year. So is this guy. Of course, he's a wide receiver and he's a rookie. Kiki Kuti. We're just talking about him. His ears must have been ringing. So even though we did see Panini points, there's still another autograph. So we'll take it. Seahawks with the hit. Alex McGuff. Alex McGuff for the Seahawks. You got Michael Gallup and Ray McLeod. Gallup looking all right for the Cowboys there. Maybe they don't need Des Bryant. Terod. How about Brett Favre? Too bad we don't get Hall of Fame autos in this. But you know what set we do get Hall of Fame autos in? Come on, teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Let's fill it. Of course, the Packers are gone, so someone else will get that Favre, but still. All right, that's box number 1. I don't know. I thought they gave up a little bit much for Amari. I guess they're blaming Derek Carr for any lack of production Amari Cooper's had over the last season and a half. I feel like Derek Carr a year ago was a superstar quarterback. What happened? Now, Cooper's going to be playing this week, right? I got to assume. Of course, you know what happens when we assume. All right. That's not too bad. I like it. A guy who I think by the end of the year will be a decent rookie. Yeah, I think Dak is a little overrated. But nobody's calling for Mike White yet, so I wouldn't be too I wouldn't to be hopeful for any change over there. Oops. Second base card flew out of my hand. Ugh. So Jack Doyle rules, and here we go. Devontae Booker, Dion Buchanan, Andy Dalton, Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know. You think the 49ers are going to be high on the hopes or on Garoppolo next year? Harrison Smith, Nick Foles. He got a lot of guaranteed money, didn't he? We got a Raiders fan over on Periscope. Philip Crimea Rivers, Jermaine Kearse, Josh Adams, 60 out of 275. Romo out of the booth next year. You think he's going to come back on the field? No, he'd break in like 2 minutes. Dante Pettis, Josh Sweat, Brissett, McCaffrey. So we're starting to get some repeats. Adoree Jackson, Tom Brady, Robert Woods, Bruce Irvin. And so we got a hype card of Matty Ice. It's not hype, it's reality. He's done a good job. Hayden Hurst, 62 out of 99. Jerry Jones like to keep his I'm going to give that some 1 cent love because that's a rookie. Jerry Jones like to keep his head coaches around for a while, though. Make sure he really runs them into the ground. They're like running backs to him. Bo Scarborough, Cole Beasley, A.J. Green, Marlon Mack, Greg Olson, Melvin Gordon, Robbie Anderson, Jameis Gronkowski. You got Marshall Faulk, Hall of Fame insert, and Marquise Lee, numbered 79 out of 149. So, James Washington, Shaquem Griffin, Clay Matthews, Michael Crabtree, Dak Prescott, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Eifert, Richard Sherman, Jamal Adams, Derrick Henry, Cameron Meredith, Jalen Holmes, numbered 84 out of 199 for the Vikings. Jamal, man. And his terrible autograph. Trey Quinn, Zeke Elliott, Kareem Hunt, Vontaze Burfict, Deshaun Watson, Kelvin Benjamin, Marshawn Lattimore, Jerick McKinnon, Ryan Tannehill, Jay Ajayi, numbered 2 out of 10. Well, that made the Buccaneers pickup worth it. 2 out of 10. And he's on the roster now, and looks like he's going to get some playing time. Ronald Jones II made his debut last week, if I'm not mistaken. And now, due to some injuries and depth chart changes, he may be the guy in Tampa Bay. That's the main running back. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's what it's looking like. Got a Josh Rosen rookie. Oh, yeah. And we've had that discussion before plenty of times. James Conner is not going to be relevant. At this point, who cares? Really, do the Steelers need Le'Veon Bell? I want everybody's honest opinion here. Are we at the point where it's like we're halfway through the season, you didn't do any training camp, Le'Veon Bell is just not worth the time? I think if he does show up, they can, what do? They can cut him. They're not going to cut him. Somebody will trade for him, but something wrong with the stream here on YouTube. It's not coming up. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't think we have any comments. So, Jerome Baker, Jimmy Graham, Eric Weddle, Von Miller, Melvin Ingram, Jalen Ramsey, T.J. Watt. Yeah, Arizona could probably use Le'Veon Bell just in general. I don't need him as a backup. Packers, numbered 40 out of 75. Jaire Alexander. 40 out of 75. Jaire Alexander. Who obviously learned how to sign his name from Jamon Moore. What? Seriously, if your first name begins with J and you're on the Packers, you have to sign like garbage. It's a rule now. And there's Kerryon Johnson. Give him a little 1 cent love. So, yeah, I would say Steelers should not really worry about Le'Veon Bell, because he's obviously not worried about them. Not at all. I would be a very unhappy teammate the way he's handled things. I can't believe he's drawn it out this far. And there's an auto. So, Prizm football. We're going to be doing a full case of this. It's not an issue with either. It's all about money. He doesn't want to get 400 touches in a contract year because he thinks he's going to get hurt. I don't think he's got a problem with anybody. I think his only problem is he wants money. And like I said, if that's the case, then it comes down to you sign the contract. All right? You do this in any other job, all right, in the real world, not in the world of sports. You do this in a job in the real world, you are going to be liable for damages, you know. You sign the contract and you're causing a detriment to the person, the group who's signing your paychecks. So if you can't handle it, then you should have never signed the contract, never become an NFL player. But I'll tell you what, all those millions of dollars that he's hoping for, that is not going to happen because nobody signs running backs over the age of 27 to, you know, gigantic amounts of money. Reality is going to be tough. Alright, he's going to get a 2-year deal, probably, if he'll settle for that. And it's going to have one big season, guaranteed full money, and then another one, and maybe an option for a third. But he's not going to get like some 5-year, $100 million contract or something like that. It's just not going to happen. You don't need it. Who are the top running backs in the NFL right now? 139 out of 275. Sure, there are some who are the exception to the rule. All right. But how much are Frank Gore and Adrian Peterson getting paid? And Adrian Peterson has a bigger pedigree than Le'Veon Bell does. So if his contract is going to go more than 2-3 years, there's going to be a sacrifice of money that he's going to have to make. Ryan Izzo, Derwin James, couple of rookie cards there. And it's all about that base, Dante Pettis. And Marshawn Lynch with the gold die cut, 96 out of 249. Gore, in my opinion, is worthy of voting for the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he'll get in or not, but he should get some consideration. Ito Smith. You know, I saw this debate up the other day. Of course, it was started by a Patriots fan. On Eli Manning and if he's worthy of going into the Hall of Fame. And we've had this discussion before, too, but it's kind of fresh in my mind. Numbered 119 out of 199, Emmanuel Sanders. And everybody who watches regularly knows how I feel about Eli Manning. Never really cared for him. But does Eli Manning get into the Hall of Fame? And I say if you go and look at the total package, he's going to be a guy that should be able to slip in there. 2 Super Bowl MVPs. All right. He's got a lot of numbers that support it. He was a quarterback in a major city. That carries some weight. And let's face it, when there's 2 minutes left in the game, it's probably the only time that his brain actually functions. But Eli Manning has been the man so many times, time after time. You know, I saw people arguing, oh, he's got so many interceptions. Okay, how many does Brett Favre have? Brett Favre might be the only Super Bowl winning quarterback more gun shy than Manning. Or should I say guns a-blazing. 13 out of 199, Bruce Irvin. So when looking at that argument, and then you look at Frank Gore, who has been just consistency year after year after year. All right? I think Frank Gore maybe should have higher consideration than somebody like than say Chris Johnson, who was the guy. Him and Adrian Peterson ran the NFL literally for 2 years. But what did Chris Johnson ever do? Frank Gore was on a lot of playoff teams. I think he was on a lot of playoff teams. And he is always one of the top guys. Maybe not the number 1, but the top 10 in his era. And for as long as he's played, I think he gets consideration. I don't necessarily say he's a lock, but I think he gets consideration. 237 out of 249, Kareem Hunt. And again, impeccable. Prices are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Let's get something moving for this evening. We got 2 breaks that are close. Impeccable is one of them. There's our Monty Watts. And next autograph for the Redskins, Simmie Cobbs Jr. Simmie Cobbs Jr. Tremaine Edmonds and Josh Allen. A little 1-set love for Josh Allen. So we had 1 comment so far on Periscope today. We got anybody feeling chatty on Periscope? Box number 3. So yeah, we're gonna spinning through these a little quicker now. I think we've seen just about every card in the set. How many hits have there been? 5. We've opened up 2 boxes. There's 2 autos per box, and we had an extra Panini Points card so far. I like it better when they're extra, not when they count. Got a nice autograph about to pop up shortly. And we'll be continuing on. Also, if anybody's looking to do a personal break, you want to get a box of something for yourself, let me know, and we'll figure out if you want to do it after this break or if you want to do it a little bit later. We'll figure out what works out best for you, and we'll get it done. Oh, I think this one's our case hit in here. I'm feeling a winner. That's our case hit. Interesting. Interesting. Number to 10, that's not bad either. Yeah, he's going to be a one where it's going to be not just one thing, but the sum of the whole. So, yeah, and I'm surprised because Steelers have a deep checklist in like everything, but this included. You got, what is it, Mason Rudolph and oh, why am I drawing a blank right now? There's J.J. Watt, numbered 84 out of 99 for the Texans. Let's see. What's the list for Prizm looking like? Prizm. There's Phoenix. We don't need that anymore. There we go. Is this it? Nope, that's Illusions. We don't need that anymore either. Alright, I'll have to go back and pull it up. Come on. Group break checklist is a good one, especially if you're just looking for hits sorted by team. So you got James Washington, Jalen Samuels, Mason Rudolph, and Terrell Edmonds. So for Prizm, that's a 4 is a deep checklist. 2 is average. 3 is good. I don't know if any team has 4 or more than 4 rookies on the checklist. If they do, it can't be more than 5. There's Brian Urlacher and Ryan Izzo with the tie-dye, numbered 156 out of 175. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. Delaney Walker makes the catch. Got him. And there's Sam Darnold for the Jets. Taquan Lewis. So Drew Brees now in the 500 club. I don't know. I think Drew Brees may be, and I'm not saying, obviously Brady has a legacy with the team that he has, but I think Drew Brees may be the best quarterback out there today. All things considered. I mean, even at his age, he probably releases the ball faster than just about anybody else. And he spreads the ball out to everybody on the field. I think the kicker catches some passes sometimes with him out there. Maybe that's an exaggeration. 71 out of 249, Josh Norman. Braxton Berrios, Daron Payne, Juju Smith-Schuster, Charles Haley, Is it 3 hits per box? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it is 3. So I guess that did count then. I don't know why I thought 2. My fault. Charles Haley. It is 3 per box. Rob Gronkowski, 14 out of 199. Duke Dawson. Mike Gesicki. Missed that one. And we're almost to the end of this stack here. Numbered 166 out of 199. Got Denzel Ward for the Browns with the shimmer and shine there. Denzel Ward for the Browns. Kyle Lauletta, who may get some playing time this year. And numbered 1 out of 10. Are you all right?
I don't know. I got real dizzy.
All right, go sit down. 1 out of 10, and you got a piece of the Panther logo in there.
Is this in the sink?
In the sink? I don't know why. I don't know. I've been a little scatterbrained the last couple of days.
Years, decades.
DJ Moore, 1 out of 10.
I started out cleaning the house today.
Well, that's what happens when you let the kids have scissors. That's what happens when we let the kids have scissors. So, I guess that's a 120. So, DJ Moore, Panthers, next hit. That looks like the right size. Yeah, man, Panthers definitely killing it. Is that a 120 or a 130? That's a 130. I need a 120. It's one of these guys. Yeah, I gave up on Breeze a few years ago. I said, all right, this is the year Breeze falls apart. And I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And it's like, nope, maybe not. So now I'm still drafting him this year to this date. Dallas Goedert and Fred Warner. He is a fantasy machine, and I think he will probably be doing good for another 3 or 4 years. I can't ever doubt the guy again. I'll believe his decline when I see it. I like that. So, Impeccable Football is our next target here for football. Bowman Chrome and the Baseball Bargain Break are the next respective breaks that we think will go in baseball. And I think there's a good chance that they can all go today. Oh, that's a cool looking one. I love those ones that look like stained glass. Alright. And what do we got? Next stack coming up. And Marvin Jones Jr., 42 out of 149. Yeah, I got a card show I'm doing tomorrow, so if I'm going to have any extra teams in any of these breaks that I get stuck with, I want them to go tonight so I can sell the leftovers tomorrow. Come on, let's fill them up. Lamar Jackson, Instant Impact. Yeah. Like 40 minutes. Yeah, 189 out of 275, Joe Mixon.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
I can blow it up.
Okay. Go do it upstairs. Bradley Chubb. There's Will Fuller, who is gone for the year. Denzel Ward, who we already saw an autograph of, and now 153 out of 249 with the die-cut Prizm.
Daddy, I blew it up.
Very good.
I wish that I blew up the couch.
Walton, Aitman. And next up, we're going to see Gronkowski, numbered 13 out of 199.
Daddy, I have a problem.
You do.
I can't laugh.
That's a problem. Karayan Johnson, Armani Watts. All about that base, And Saquon Barkley, rookie introduction. So there we go for the Giants. And speaking of Marcel Aitman, numbered 25 out of 25 for the Raiders. So a nice camo Prizm there for Oakland. Give it a little honorable mention, number to 25. Why not? Jaleel Scott, Isaiah Oliver. Dallas Goedert. And Titans, Rashaan Evans. Marcel Aitman. I don't know, it's showing him punting, but I think he's a wide receiver. I think that was just a leg stretch he was doing. So yeah, Aitman, wide receiver for the Raiders. And then Titans just hit Rashaan Evans. All right. Next up on the block here.
Are these still good?
Does it say refrigerate immediately after opening?
I opened them yesterday.
It's canned. It should still be alright. Try one. You'll like it.
I feel sick. Something is wrong with me. I think my blood pressure must have dropped.
It could be Walking Dead withdrawal.
It's not funny. I really, felt sick.
Sorry.
Press on.
Alright, 3 boxes down, 3 to go. Well, let's talk strategy, Bobby. Let's try to fix that offer. What's been your strategy with, and every set you need a different strategy. So Prizm, you're obviously going after rookies. Now, the cool thing about Prizm is that it doesn't seem like any of these guys are necessarily more short printed than another. Like, you know, some sets chasing Lamar Jackson is tough because he's like really super short printed in some sets, and in others he's pretty easy to get. I've always gone by the strategy of getting a high-profile team for the high-profile hit. A mid-level team. Like, I mean, you almost can't go wrong with the Broncos. Broncos are the easiest team to get a hit with. And they got a few names that are, you know, they're not A-level, but B-level.
No, it's not staying this way.
Lexi volunteered too? No.
Oh,
So, and then one smaller team, all right, that,
Ellie's in the tub.
again,
I know.
like the Bengals are a team that have a couple guys who could hit.
Yes. Mommy said I.
So, I mean, because I do that 10% off 3 teams or more deal, that's the way I always go for it.
Lexi, you can get all the blankets in the drawer.
Then she helps me. No, I didn't help her. She put me in the blanket.
So, I know not most guys don't do multi-team discounts like that. So,
It's not a question. It's a command.
with us, the multi-team discount often, if you take that strategy, you practically get a free team out of the deal. So,
Still leave that while we're playing.
You can straighten up what you're playing.
and some teams on the higher end are a little bit easier to hit than others. Bills, I find, are generally an easy hit. At least that's the way the trend has been with us. Browns have been tough for Baker Mayfield, but the fact that Nick Chubb has blown up has kind of helped their case a little bit. And then you have Denzel Ward. So Browns a pretty solid team, at least as far as you know, trying to get something out of them. 34 out of 49, Trey Quinn. Ravens on a lot of checklists have a lot of hit potential, especially with Hayden Hurst. You know, and he might take a year to kind of come around. So, yeah. Well, I'm just giving, you know, general strategy tips. But the Broncos are usually a can't miss. I'm actually surprised they did not sell. Right? We didn't sell them, did we? Randy Moss, Mike White. Of course, they haven't shown up yet, so 115 out of 275. So you never know who's going to show up. Every break is different.
No, you can
So,
listen up.
Jamon Man. And there's Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell?
Odell? 239 out of 275. Jameis Winston. Yeah, it's tie-dye. I'll give it a 1 cent love. Richie James. Yeah, it's like, can we pack any more Broncos autos in any sets? Yes, we can. Philip Lindsay. But I haven't really seen him too much. Mason Rudolph. Rashad Penny. 34 out of 75. I'm sure he'll be in Contenders, because Contenders is always just loaded with names. I know we hit him in, I forget whether it was Elite Draft or Contenders Draft. So, I'm sure he'll sign. It's not like he's one of those guys that doesn't sign or anything, right? 95 out of 99, Josh Gordon, because he already has. Chase Edmonds, Ito Smith, Sterling Shepard, who's been putting up some decent numbers out of the slot for the Giants. It's too bad the Giants are just terrible. Adam Thielen. And Ryan Izzo for the Patriots. Ryan Izzo for New England. Next hit. Justin Reed and Darius Geis. moving right along here. So we're finishing up box number 4. That'll still leave 5 or 6. Which means there's still opportunities out there for some hits. We got 2 left in this box, 3 left in each of the others. So what do we got? 8 hits still left to come. Got a redemption card. I don't think this guy's usually on redemption. I guess they couldn't get him for the on-card experience. Redemption card coming out. It's going to be a green crystal prism redemption. And it's going to be for a team that's also a pretty frequent hitter that's kind of in the middle rung in most breaks. It's also a team that's still available in tonight's impeccable break. Oh, there you go. There's another one. Alright, so we're going to see a couple new teams get on the hit parade here. So here we go. Here we go. Hype. Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb, 57 out of 149. Got Oliver Crayon Johnson.
Crayon.
Crayon.
You said crayon. What? Okay, well, I'm
Cameron Brate. Kind of stole a little bit of O.J. Howard's thunder last year. 8 out of 249. O.J. Howard be put him in his place this year, though. And there's another Rosen rookie. Josh Rosen. Jerome Baker. Dan Marino. Adam Vinatieri, 150 out of 249. Tremaine Edmonds, Josh Allen. Give him a little 1 cent love too. Blake Bortles, who I guess is getting his job back this week. I don't know. Eric Berry, 198 out of 199. And die cuts get 1 cent love because they get hung up on stuff. Deshaun Hamilton, Bo Scarborough. Excuse me. Whew. And green crystal prism. Come on. You can do this. Focus. Oh, you evil camera.
You use your camera.
No, it's being evil. It's not auto-focusing. Crayon Johnson.
Stop saying crayon. It's weird.
Crayon Johnson.
You're saying crayon.
I don't know why I don't want to autofocus on that. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get. So, Crayon Johnson for the Lions. Green Prisms number to 75, if I'm not mistaken. Shaquem Griffin. And Dolphins, Minka Fitzpatrick. You know, if you're going to put your initials on a card, you think you can get it to fit on the sticker? Jackass. Minka Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins. Armani Watts and Mark Walton. Alright. Numero 5. 2 boxes left. Still waiting on a big one. Well, it's a sticker auto, so they probably ran out of stickers. Is he redemption in the parallels? Is that it?
Is Olivia cleaned up?
No, it's like he keeps messing everything up.
Go out there and get the job done. Life is full of challenges. Work through it.
Get out.
Lexi, then go upstairs and clean your room.
I'm getting
Neither did I. That wasn't what the discussion was about.
So we're going to be looking to break Impeccable tonight. Again, it's not just one case of Impeccable. We got 4 boxes of certified football and 2 Leaf autographed mini helmets. Teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen for Impeccable.
Scrolling, keep scrolling.
Cardinals are 90. Bills are 110. Dolphins are 95. Eagles are 75. Chargers are 50. Seahawks are 85. Rams are 85. Buccaneers are 50. Cowboys are 140. Texans are 60. Chiefs 125. Raiders are 90. And I missed one. We also got a case break plus of Immaculate Baseball that we're filling. We got Bowman Chrome looking good for this evening. We have a bargain baseball break. We are loaded with plenty of choices to choose from the break. 15 out of 25, Mark Ingram. Our markdown of the day, really our markdown of the weekend, is Archives Baseball. I want to see a box of Archives Baseball. We're doing them for $109 a box. That's ripped and shipped. Christian Kirk. And I guess there's a little bit of hype on Tom Brady, right? I guess I'll sleeve this one, even though I hate him. Loser. Marlon Mack.
Tell us how you really feel.
Numbered 12 out of 99.
Milk?
Yes.
Then you get right back to work.
Kyle Auletta. Hey, if you lose to Eli Manning in the Super Bowl twice, then you can't be that great. Go Drew Brees.
Doesn't he play for the Saints?
Yeah.
Something is definitely not right.
Carlton Davis, number 237 out of 275. Mike Gesicki.
That's funny.
He went to Southern Regional.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Sony Michel. Not to be confused with Michonne, for some who are obsessing. 106 out of 249, Patriots.
I really wish you'd stop talking about me. I could be dying.
Rasheem Green.
I think I'm having brain aneurysm.
Duke Dawson. Sangria will help that.
That's why I'm drinking it.
I think I need a little homeopathic medication.
What?
Julio Jones. Zach
Go on
Ertz.
my lap.
196 out of 199.
Then you have to laugh normal. Not this screechy throat laugh that's totally forced and unnecessary.
Anthony Miller. Dalton Schultz. Lorenzo Carter for the Giants is the next hit. So if you don't end up with a Saquon Barkley, the next best thing would be Kyle Lauletta. And then after that, there might be somebody else. And then Lorenzo Carter. So Lorenzo Carter, hey, at least it's a hit. Giants. Daron Payne and Sam Darnold. I'm getting a call from Washington, D.C. Could it be the president? Hello? Nope, it's that robocall in Chinese. Anybody ever get that robocall in Chinese? Does anybody know what it says? Like, is it an ad for, like, health insurance or, I don't know, massage parlor, maybe?
Why do they think you're Chinese?
Everybody gets it.
I don't get it. It's you, Chinese.
All I know is with that phone call, there was no happy ending. Just hung up on them. All right, there's a hit. I hate robocalls. Remember we got robocalled to death at 2 o'clock in the morning breaking one time? What was the guy's name that we were speaking to?
Brad.
No.
Brent.
No. No, yeah. John Cena still sucks.
Yes, and Alex Orioles continuously says that.
She does not say that. She likes John Cena.
She still says he sucks. You were afraid I was getting her to say bad things.
Yeah. She's repeated things that you've said.
Not as often as she repeats the things you say. Right now, she just keeps singing Katy Perry, so I guess...
I'm not getting flawless basketball because it's been too slow lately. Flawless baseball, yes. And Bowman draft baseball, yeah, I usually get good allocations on that.
That's not done.
Super slay. That's the one. So.
Well, that looks a wee bit better. Can you straighten the Barbies up? She can straighten it up. You can't leave the beds there.
Trey Quinn, Green Crystal. 13 out of 75.
Well, it's in the...
And another Saquon Barkley rookie card. At least when you're doing Prizm and Select and Optic, you got the base rookies to fall back on, and guys like Saquon Barkley usually still get you a decent amount. Carlton Davis. Yeah, I'm actually thinking if we can get some baseball moved off tonight, I can post a flawless baseball next. So let's get Bowman Chrome rolling tonight.
Is this enough that I just dumped the purple cup?
Brett Favre, Grit, Evan Engram, 15 out of 149.
Where's your milk cup? Did you leave it sitting on the ottoman on its side?
Jesse's not really big on prank phone calls. Long story. Cedric Wilson, Vita Vea.
There was only a sip left.
Carson Wentz tie-dye. He just knocked all those packs out. 27 out of 275. Deshaun Hand, Nyheim Hines.
Ellie, are you out of the tub?
Saquon Barkley again.
Out of the tub.
Instant impact. Delaney Walker.
cares?
113 out of 249.
This is not acceptable. There's dirty clothes all over the place.
Roquan Smith.
I'm going outside.
Cowboys with the next hit. Dalton Schultz for the Cowboys. Dalton Schultz. Fred Warner, Cortland Sutton. And the streak is still alive. Royce Freeman, Broncos with a hit. Broncos hit again, Royce Freeman. Denzel Ward. All right, final box. Three more opportunities for a hit, and even some low-numbered Prizms. Not so bad. Let's see if we can't get something nice. Yeah, Paul, you want to get in on one of the baseball breaks, or you're just looking to watch it? I can get you the link to the baseball breaks that we're filling. Just send me a message.
And you're not the biggest shoe size like.
So just send me a PM and I'll get you the info that you need. Yet to see a Ridley auto? Maybe he's a tough. Well, I don't know. I think everybody's got even numbers. So. I see camo. Yeah, there you go. Another camo parallel. And what do we got here? Alright, next round. Again, we're on the final box here for a half case of Prizm. That means we're going to have another case and a half to go through. Instant impact, Nick Chubb. He certainly has made an instant impact. And then Vikings, Xavier Rhodes, numbered 13 out of 25. So camo for the Vikings, Xavier Rhodes. Marquise Goodwin, 38 out of 149. Cortland Sutton. And Andrew Luck tie-dye, 219 out of 275. Anthony Miller.
No, there's your mouth right there, the red cup or blue bird. Right?
Josh Allen, rookie introduction.
I want to be able to vacuum this floor.
Armani Watts, 30 out of 249.
How long do you think that's going to be going like that?
A while.
What about this cup?
Bradley
Sit
Chubb.
down on the couch. Just spilled milk everywhere. Whose cup is that?
No, not mine.
Justin Watson for the Buccaneers. Number 159 out of 199.
Don't worry. Let's put mine right here. No, let's put mine right here. But after the fruit comes out mine.
And next hit out is going to be Buccaneers, Vita Vea.
Marcelo,
Vita Vea for the Buccaneers.
when you're done, will you put those boxes in the attic? Please, Sugar Bear.
We'll talk. All right, 6 packs left.
Look, I'm being nice.
Last 6 packs. Let's see, we got something big holding out for us here.
I've been cooking, it feels like, all day long. That's all I've done. Make food for people. I want to relax and
So far, Bucks and Panthers seem to be big winners today.
They're playing today?
I meant in the break.
Oh.
Panini points get randomed off, so all the teams will go in a list.
Don't they at some point start playing on Saturdays?
I think it's the last week or the next to last week of the season they have a few Saturday games. Because at that point, college football's over.
College football's
Minus the bowl games, I think. So,
college football.
like the regular season's over.
Do people even watch college football?
Yeah,
Why?
a lot.
Who cares about college football?
Not me, but most people do. Is that what you were asking? Like, how do they work, or do you ask how they work in general? Like, how do you redeem them and stuff like that?
I'm trying to clean up this list. It's not so easy when you keep...
Deshaun Watson coming back from injury and playing like a superstar. Tyreek Hill, he's the real deal, I think. 15 out of 75. Tyreek Hill's a real deal, too.
Here, take
He's
a
been
break
a
from
tough
what
guy
you're
to
doing and
stop.
put these
There's
away.
Kyle Lauletta.
I'll put mine away.
Yeah, you. Here. If I put them away, I don't need to throw them on your floor in your bedroom.
Barry Sanders. John Kelly, 49 out of 99. No, because Panini points are considered a hit, all teams are eligible to get them. So any team, I just put the whole list of teams down, and then however many Panini point cards there are, if say there's 3 of them, then whatever's worth the most goes to spot 1, and then the next one down 2 and 3. So that way it kind of distributed evenly. Yeah, John Lynch, Grit. Ronald Jones II, 139 out of 275. So, Taquan Lewis, Christian Kirk.
Ooh, I like how that smells.
Said no one ever coming out of a bathroom. Adam Thielen, 10 out of 249. Daron Payne, Sam Darnold.
Have you been using this mouthwash? Maybe that would keep it.
And Chiefs, Derek Nottie. Derek Nottie for the Chiefs. And last but certainly not least, Rashad Penny for the Seahawks. Rashad Penny. Seahawks, the final hit. Rasheem Green, his teammate, and Duke Dawson close out the break. Hit recap time.
Whew, that's minty.
Minty fresh.
Got more vitamins today.
So we do have a 250-point Panini point card that'll get randomed off later.
I just burned the shit out of my
Seahawks, Rashad Penny. Chiefs, Derek Nottie. Vikings. Buccaneers, Vita Vea. Xavier Rhodes for the Vikings has a number to 25 parallel. Royce Freeman, Broncos. Dalton Schultz, Cowboys. Lorenzo Carter, Giants. Another camo, Mark Ingram. We got Minka Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins. Ryan Izzo, Patriots. Rashawn Evans, Titans. I think this is the last camo parallel. Marcel Aitman, Raiders. Let's see. Denzel Ward, number to 199. Getting a checkup here. Simi Cobbs Jr., Redskins. Jairi Alexander to 75. Alex McGuff, Seahawks. And DJ Moore, Panthers. Our top 3 candidates for hit of the night. And it's really the afternoon, and it's not the only break we plan on doing today, but we got Carayon Johnson, number to 75. It's not bad. Ronald Jones II, number to 10 for the Bucks. Or for the Panthers, 1 out of 10 with a piece of the Panthers logo. DJ Moore.
Who's crying and why?
It's Lexi, and she got hit in the other side of the face now.
Oh.
Who did it?
Gabby, I was playing this. Gabby pushed me to whack me. I was like this, and then it whacked me right.
Someone's about to get whacked.
I get 3 years. No, it's true.
Alright, so we're going to talk about 2 breaks that we're trying to fill up. One is Impeccable. That's the one that's been scrolling at the bottom of your screen here. Alright, 3 boxes of Impeccable, so that is a sealed case. We got that sitting right over here. Alright, 5 autos. 5 autos per box, so that's 15 autos in total. 4 boxes of certified and 2 Leaf autographed mini helmets. And this is what we got left here. 10% off 3 teams or more as all cards shipped as always. And 10% off 3 or more teams in this one. Cardinals are 90. Bills are 110. Lions are 110. Dolphins are 95. Eagles are 75. Chargers are 50. Seahawks are 85. Rams are 85. Buccaneers are 50. Cowboys 140. Texans are 60. Colts are 70. Chiefs 125. Raiders are 90. If anybody has any questions about what players hit on any teams in Impeccable, let me know now while I'm going over the other break that we're trying to fill here. So we are at 15 teams out of 22 needed to schedule Bowman Chrome Hobby Case. It'll be done later. It'll be done on the group, because if I try to do it from the regular page, it tells the video guy that it's spam, and that makes no sense. So the random will get posted, and it's early, so I should be able to get somebody tonight. So, Bowman Chrome Hobby number 2 here. Again, it's a full hobby case, and the skunk bonus is a side draft break of historic autograph scripts. That's 10 cut signatures per box, and let's face it, usually only 1 or 2 of them are any good, but usually 1 or 2 of them are Hall of Famers. So, and then you get the bonus card, and sometimes that's good, and sometimes not so good. So Diamondbacks are 65. What the heck are you doing?
Stabbing in the neck with scissors.
Seriously, too much Walking Dead for you. Diamondbacks are 65.
I've stabbed you many times before we ever watched that show.
White Sox are 40. Cubs are 60. Indians 45. Rockies 25. Royals 28.
What's up, Minion?
Dodgers 85. Marlins 40. Brewers 22. A's 45. Giants 15. Mariners 20. Rays are 28. Rangers 18. And the Blue Jays are 22.
More organized than it is.
Alright, so we need 7 more in order to run Bowman Chrome Hobby.
Alright, can you straighten
Bargain baseball break is 1 box of Topps Update Hobby and 1 Leaf Best of Baseball box. So we haven't gotten too much of a taste of those yet. We only opened 1 so far. So I want to see another one open.
Champion.
$9.99 for a random team, 3 for 27. So those are the 3 breaks that we're hopeful that we can get going for tonight. So anybody have any last questions for me? Be more than happy to answer. Otherwise, we'll sign off for now, and hopefully we'll be ripping you a new one later.
Sounds good.
Alright, so be back later.
Dinner will be ready in about 20 minutes.
In about how long?
20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Does that work for you?